The Curious Dog and the Accidental Troublemaker. Chapter 1. The Curious Dog. Meet our protagonist, a curious dog named Max who loves nothing more than learning new things. He spends his days exploring the neighborhood and asking his human, Jenny, lots of questions about the world around him. Chapter 2. The Accidental Troublemaker. Max's best friend is a rambunctious kitten named Milo. Milo is always getting into mischief, whether he means to or not. One day, while exploring a construction site, Milo accidentally knocks over a bucket of paint, covering Max and himself in bright colors. Chapter 3. The Great Outdoors. Despite the mess they've made, Max and Milo are having too much fun to stop. They decide to go on a hike through the forest, where they encounter all sorts of interesting animals and plants. But Milo can't resist chasing after every butterfly and squirrel he sees, which leads them into all sorts of unexpected adventures. Chapter 4. The Mysterious Cave. Max and Milo come across a dark and mysterious cave while on their hike. Max is hesitant to go in, but Milo is convinced that there must be something interesting inside. Despite Max's reservations, they venture into the cave and discover a hidden underground lake. Chapter 5. The Mischievous Monkeys. As they explore the cave further, Max and Milo are confronted by a group of mischievous monkeys. The monkeys steal Max's hat and run off with it, leading Max and Milo on a wild chase through the cave. Chapter 6. The Great Escape. After finally catching up to the monkeys and retrieving Max's hat, Max and Milo are ready to head back home. But on the way out of the cave, they get lost and have to find their way out using only their wits and the faint light of Milo's phone. I hope these chapters are to your liking. If you'd like me to continue, just let me know. Chapter 7. The Beach Adventure. Max and Milo decide to spend the day at the beach. As they build sandcastles and play in the waves, Milo discovers a bottle with a mysterious message inside. Convinced that it's a treasure map, Milo drags Max on a search for the treasure. Chapter 8. The Pirate's Treasure. Max and Milo follow the clues on the treasure map and eventually find a buried chest. But as they try to dig it up, they are confronted by a group of pirate dogs who claim that the treasure is theirs. After a series of comical misunderstandings, Max and Milo realize that the treasure is actually just a box of old bones. Chapter 9. The Science Fair. Despite their disappointment over the lack of treasure, Max and Milo are still having a great time at the beach. They decide to enter a science fair being held in the park, where they showcase their invention, a machine that turns sticks into ice cream. Their presentation is a huge success and they win first prize. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. Here is the final chapter, Chapter 10, the end. After a long and eventful day, Max and Milo are exhausted but happy as they head home. As they fall asleep in their cozy beds, they dream of all the exciting adventures they'll have together in the future. The end. I hope you enjoyed the book. If you have any feedback or suggestions for improvement, just let me know.